What's going on, guys? Back here again with another video, another episode of Nature Talk, all right? And today's kind of windy, so I hope you guys can hear me. But anyway, it doesn't matter how alone you feel, okay? It doesn't matter how alone you physically actually are, okay? If you have something that you want to make happen, keep working towards that, okay? If you have goals you're trying to chase, if you started with a whole group and the plan was to keep going as a group, and then next thing you know, this person falls off, and then that person falls off, and then this person changes plans last second, and then this person says, you know what? I don't even want to do any of this anymore. Everything seems like it's crumbling around you, right? But you have to understand, you still have that goal, right? You still want to make those dreams come true, right? Yeah, all these people changed their minds. All these people, they found interest in other things, but you still want that magic to happen, right? So let me tell you something. You think it's a smart decision to just stop simply because everybody else stopped? Think about this for a second. Let's say we're trying to go to the moon, right? We're working with NASA when they were trying to go to the moon. Let's say one of the pilots said, you know what? I'm too scared. I don't want to do this anymore. You think everybody in NASA and everybody else who was a part of that program or whatever, you think they just said, you know what? Damn, this one pilot doesn't want to do this anymore. I guess we're all just going to say F it and go find something else to do. No, what did they do? They replaced his ass with another pilot, right? Or they found somebody who was actually willing to go through whatever he had to go through. You see what I'm saying? Just because one person lost sight of your dream, just because one person lost sight of the goal, just because one person gave up, it doesn't mean everybody else needs to give up. It doesn't mean you need to give up, okay? Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, you're going to be confused. Yes, you're going to feel lost. Yes, you're going to feel betrayal and all those other negative feelings. But guess what? At the end of the day, life still goes on, right? You can be here and sit in the corner and cry about it all you want. But when you're done with that, doesn't it make sense to get back up and keep pushing towards the goal? Why would we stop just because one person stopped? Imagine all the other accomplishments in life, right? Let's say the Wright brothers. Those are the first two guys that invented the first flying aircraft. It was two of them. They were brothers. Let's say one of the brothers said, man, I don't want to do this anymore. So you're telling me if the other one just agreed to it too and they both just stopped, we would have never found out how to fly. We would have never invented those aircrafts, right? Or somebody else would have came and made those things happen. You see what I'm saying? If they would have given up, we wouldn't be flying. Don't give up. That's the moral of the story. It doesn't matter how alone you are. Don't give up. Okay, I had a situation this morning. I was supposed to go running, with someone who planned to run with me. They ended up bailing out and changing plans. Yes, my feelings got hurt because it wasn't the first time. Same thing happened last weekend too, just with the same person. Now, yes, I felt some type of way. Just keep going, all right? Just keep going. When you're alone, understand that it's like when a caterpillar is crawling, right? You're crawling with all the other caterpillars, right? And then you, as a caterpillar, you say, you know what? I'm done. I'm tired of crawling on the ground. I don't want to crawl on the ground no more. I want to go be a butterfly, right? In order to be a butterfly, we have to go through that cocoon stage. So you go find out from all your other little caterpillar friends, hey, you guys want to go be some butterflies? Everybody's on the road. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, that cocoon stage is rough, but we're going to get through it. And then the cocoon stage time comes, right? You can't find nobody. And you're like, damn, I thought we were all going to go through this. So now let's say you say, you know what? I don't want to do it no more. I'm going to go back and crawl like a little caterpillar. But you don't want to do that. But now you're going to do it simply because everybody else said, forget this. I'm going to go be a caterpillar. So now you're putting your life on hold. You're putting your future on hold. You're throwing away your dreams because everybody else threw away theirs. I'm here to tell you, you don't have to do that no more. Keep going. Even though you're alone, just keep going. That builds character. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, you're going to go through certain struggles alone, but that builds you up. And that gives you experience and knowledge and strength that people who didn't go through those processes, who don't go through those processes, they don't have that courage, strength, and knowledge that you do. You see what I'm saying? And then on top of that, as you go through that, yeah, you become stronger, right? And then you can push through the crowd and you can find people who are just like you. And they will join you. You see what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to lose the ones around you. When you lose the ones around you, that makes room for the ones who need to be around you. Understand, I'm going to say it again. When you start losing the ones around you, don't be afraid. all that's doing is making room for the people who need to be around you, the ones who actually want to be around you, the ones who share the same vision as you, the ones who share the same goals as you, the ones who want to get to where you want to get to in life. Okay? Not everybody's going to make it to the next chapter. When you're watching a movie, I don't know, an action movie, does everybody who started the movie make it to the end of the movie? No. Sometimes the main character doesn't even make it to the end of the movie, right? That's what I'm saying. Just keep going. Being alone makes you stronger. You understand? A lot of the things that I went through in life, I went through alone. You know, if I wasn't physically alone, I was damn sure mentally and emotionally alone, but I still kept pushing. And now I'm in positions where other people can never be in. You know what I'm saying? Where average people who just break down when tough situations happen, I didn't break down. Or I broke down and I said, you know what? I got back up and I kept it moving, right? And now I'm in places where people who don't do that, where they can never be. You know, what's that saying? Do what nobody else wants to do, so later you can live how nobody else can live. That's not how you say it, but something like that, right? Do what most aren't willing to do now, so that later you can live how most can only dream to live. You understand? There's gonna be times where you're going through a situation and you have to do it alone. Sometimes you have to grow through things in order to go through it. You can't just go through it anymore. You gotta actually grow through it. And sometimes you have to be alone to grow through things. If you're always surrounded by people who keep you comfortable, you're never gonna reach that point where your back's against the wall. Now, a lot of you are like, Baris, why would I want my back to be against the wall? Why would I not want to be in a comfortable environment? Because you can't grow in a comfortable environment. When your back's against the wall, most people think they're gonna die. You are not gonna die. When your back is against the wall, you're gonna make some stuff happen. All the stuff that you keep making excuses about, all the things that you keep postponing and you keep neglecting and you keep just waiting for the last second, when your back's against the wall, you do those things like nothing. You make it happen. Nothing matters. You understand me? So don't be afraid to be alone. Maybe you being alone is God putting your back against the wall because he knows you about to make some stuff happen because you keep playing games. You keep playing games when you work with other people. You don't take stuff seriously. You keep depending on this person. You keep relying on this person. Stop relying on people. Stop depending on people. Come on now. You really want to make some stuff happen? You want to make some magic happen? Then you need to actually go out there and make it happen. Who cares if the whole team left? The whole team left me too. And I'm still pushing. Like I said, yes, I'll break down. I have my moments. I sit down and I cry about it and I'll be all in my feelings about it. But I get back up, I dust myself off, and I keep it going. And I complete the mission. You understand me? Stop being afraid to be alone. I used to be afraid to be alone. And that's how all my dreams took forever to happen. Everything I wanted to do took forever to happen because I was scared to be alone. I thought I needed people to be around me. I don't need anybody to be around me. And you don't either. Don't worry about if they leave you. Let them leave. That lets you know that they really didn't care, right? That lets you know that they're talking all this talk, but when it comes time for action, they can't walk the walk, right? So forget it. Let them go. Let that space be open for the ones who actually can walk the walk. The ones who don't even care to talk the talk. They just want to walk the walk. They want to run the run. You know what I'm saying? Stop being afraid to be alone. Being alone makes you strong. You don't need nobody. Yes, it would be nice to have people around you. Yes, it makes things easier and things get done faster when you have a like-minded team around you. But until you can have that like-minded team around you, you need to be able to stand alone. Now, I'm not saying you're always going to be alone, but I'm saying just in case the situation comes, just in case something happens where you have to be alone, you'll be ready for it. And it won't faze you. You know what I'm saying? It might knock you down, but you'll get back up and you'll keep it moving. It might push you back a couple steps, but you'll be able to run back up. You see what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to be alone. All right? That's the bottom line. It's going to be a short video, and I'm beating a dead horse already. Don't be afraid to be alone. I used to be afraid to be alone. Now, I'm going to end it with this. I used to be very afraid of being alone. So much that I would put everything I want to do on hold. Like some of you guys know, I wanted to go skydiving for like 10 years before it actually happened. The only reason I never went is because nobody wanted to go with me. Or whoever said that they didn't want to go with me, they ended up backing out the last second. And then my girlfriend finally got me a ticket and said, hey, now you got to go. You keep talking about it, now you got it, now you got to be about it. And I took that step and I went alone. And ever since then, it's like I unlocked myself. Now I can do anything alone. Yes, I still get my feelings hurt. Yes, it still bothers me, but I still do it. So no more excuses. Just go. If everybody leaves, if everybody falls away, just keep going. If you keep going and you prove to the universe that you still want these things to happen, no matter who leaves your side, the universe will make everything easier for you. And the universe will bring you people who will make things happen easily. And then you'll laugh about all the stuff you used to cry about. You'll laugh about all the stuff you used to be mad about. You'll sit back and laugh and think you're crazy for even worrying about these people who left you. All right? Don't be afraid to be alone, man. That's when your back's against the wall, when you feel like you're the only one in the room, that's when all the magic starts happening. That's when you get the clarity. That's when everything, you know what I'm saying? That's when everything falls into place. Don't ever be afraid to be alone. Okay? Because even when you're at your loneliest, I'm telling you right now, you're not. You're not alone. It only feels that way because you're the only one going through it right now. Or you think you're the only one going through it right now. But you're not. I'm telling you right now. I'm alone a lot of the times. If not physically, mentally, and emotionally, I'm definitely alone. But you just got to learn to work with it, baby. That's it. You got to learn to work with it. Remember, this is the path we chose, right? We knew it was going to be a little rocky. We knew it was going to get uncomfortable. We knew it. They told us. We knew it. The signs are there. You know what I'm saying? The synchronicities let us know. But it's not going to be like that all the time. It's only temporary. This is still those testing stages. We got to keep pushing through. Keep proving to the universe that you deserve what you say you deserve. Keep proving to the world that you're going to make happen what you say you're going to make happen. And I'm telling you, everything's going to get easier. All right? I love you guys, but you need to love yourself enough to not let the BS get to you. And yes, I'm speaking for myself as well. Okay? We're all in this together, all right? As always, positive thoughts at all times, guys. Stop playing yourself. Keep God first, your heart in the right place, and you will always win. Okay? Yes, you can. You got this, baby. Don't be afraid to be alone.